Welcome back to the Observatory of Stardom, the archive of authenticity, and the only channel where we don't just read the script, we analyze the improvisation. You are watching Mr. Magazine, and I am your guide through the nuanced world of Turkish celebrity. Today, we are turning our lens toward a moment that has lit up the social media landscape not because of scandal, but because of sincerity. We are talking about Çağatay Ulusoy, the enigma of the industry, a man known for his fortress of privacy. When a man of such few words speaks, the industry listens. And recently, he spoke about his partner, Demet Özdemir, in a way that has divided the internet, charmed the critics, and offered us a rare glimpse behind the velvet curtain of their hit series, Eşref Rüya. It wasn't a rehearsed PR soundbite. It was a raw, unfiltered observation about a smile, a vibe, and the power of being natural. But what do these words really mean coming from him? Is it professional courtesy, or is it the sound of a genuine bond forming in the trenches of production? But before we decode this fascinating dynamic, I have a request for my loyal community. If you value journalism that celebrates the art of acting and the humanity of actors, please destroy that subscribe button and activate the notification bell. We are building a community of insight here. For those who wish to support independent storytelling and get closer to the source, the Join button is waiting for you below. Your membership keeps the lights on and the stories flowing. Now, get comfortable. We need to talk about the power of naturalness. In the noisy bazaar of television news, most interviews are white noise, predictable, rehearsed, and forgettable. But occasionally, a statement cuts through the static. This week, Eşref Rüya grabbed headlines not for a plot twist, but for a behind-the-scenes confession from its leading man. Çağatay Ulusoy, an actor who usually guards his thoughts like state secrets, opened up about Demet Özdemir with a clarity that surprised everyone. "I'm a natural person," he began, setting a tone of vulnerability. He then continued, "I'm someone who appreciates naturalness. Demet also has a genuine and sincere smile, a naturalness." This energy is already reflected in the series Eşref Rüya and its set. We have a very fun filming atmosphere. I hope our laughter and audience continue into the new year. Within minutes, these sentences were stripped from the interview, captioned, and circulated across Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter like wildfire. Fan accounts launched contests to share the best clips. Why? Because in an industry of filters and facades, hearing a superstar praise the genuine smile of his co-star feels like a revelation. To understand the weight of this praise, we must understand the source. Çağatay Ulusoy is not a man who offers compliments lightly. His career is defined by a cool, disciplined distance. He does not engage in the breathless hyperbole often found in celebrity interviews. Therefore, when he uses a word like natural, it is not a throwaway adjective. It is the highest form of professional respect he can offer. For Çağatay, naturalness implies an absence of ego. It suggests a co-star who leaves the diva behavior at the door and comes to work as a human being. It reveals that what he values most is not just talent, but authenticity. By emphasizing Demet's sincere smile, he is telling the world that the chemistry we see on screen is rooted in a reality off-screen. It is a signal that the comfort level between them is high, allowing for the kind of vulnerability that great acting requires. And then there is the subject of his praise, Demet Özdemir. Throughout her career, from her early days in dance to her reign as the queen of rom-coms and her evolution into dramatic powerhouse, one thing has remained constant: her approachability. Demet has cultivated an image as a natural star. She is the actress who laughs at herself in blooper reels, who posts unfiltered moments, and who treats the crew with the same respect as the producers. Çağatay's words have validated this public perception. He has effectively stamped her passport as one of the good ones. For the first time, a peer of equal stature has articulated what fans have felt for years: Demet's superpower isn't just her beauty, it's her lack of pretense. This confirmation has sent her fan base into a frenzy of validation. What is really going on behind the scenes of Eşref Rüya? Television sets are high-pressure cookers, long hours, repetitive scenes, and physical exhaustion are the norm. In such an environment, the energy between the leads dictates the mood of the entire production. Çağatay's comment, "We have a very fun filming atmosphere," is a crucial piece of intel. A fun set is a creative set. It implies that the tension often found in high-stakes dramas is absent here. It suggests that Demet's laughter, which he specifically highlighted, acts as a release valve for the crew. This balance is key. You have Çağatay's disciplined, internalized acting style meeting Demet's expressive, spontaneous energy. They are the yin and yang of the production, creating a harmony that the camera loves. I have to pause here to ask you, the viewers who watch every episode. Can you see this fun atmosphere translating to the screen? Do the scenes feel more alive to you knowing they are laughing between takes? I want to read your analysis in the comments below. And if this deep dive is resonating with you, please consider hitting the join button. Your support allows us to analyze the art behind the fame. Why did this specific interview go viral? It comes down to 3 elements: timing, tone, and chemistry. First, the timing. Coming just before the new year, the message felt like a warm closing chapter to the year and a hopeful opening to the next. Second, the tone. There was no PR spin. It felt like a man speaking his truth. Third, the eternal curiosity about chemistry. Fans are desperate to know if the sparks they see on TV are real. While Çağatay didn't confirm a romance, he confirmed a connection. And in the shipping culture of fandoms, a connection is enough to fuel 1,000 theories. The phrase "may our laughter and audience never cease" is perhaps the most poetic part of his statement. It reveals a sophisticated understanding of the industry. Laughter represents the internal health of the project, the joy of the process. Audience represents the external success, the ratings. By linking them, Çağatay is saying, let us enjoy our work, and let that enjoyment bring us success. It is a holistic view of acting that is rare in such a competitive field. It aligns perfectly with Demet's known philosophy that the energy on set is paramount. Gossip columns are, of course, running rampant. Is this just professional admiration, or is there a friendship blooming? The prevailing interpretation among industry insiders is that this is a bond of mutual respect. Neither actor is known for using their private life as a marketing tool. They draw clear boundaries. This makes the praise even more valuable. It isn't a showman's, it's a partnership. The audience appreciates this dynamic not because it is sold to them, but because it feels earned. Eşref Rüya has recently been dubbed an energetic series by critics. At the heart of this energy are natural dialogues and spontaneous performances. Çağatay's words serve as verbal proof of this definition. The show feels alive because the people making it feel alive. The New Year's message, which acknowledged the selfless work of the crew, also garnered praise. It showed that the stars are grounded, aware that they are part of a larger machine. And so, we are left with a statement that is much more than a compliment. It is a manifesto for a healthy working environment. It is a celebration of authenticity in a world of artifice. Çağatay Ulusoy looked at Demet Özdemir and saw a reflection of this naturalness he values. He shared that vision with us, and in doing so, he gave us a new appreciation for the magic of Eşref Rüya. As we move into the new year, we echo his sentiment, may their laughter, and their ratings, never cease. Before you go, I have one final question for you. Do you think on-screen chemistry requires off-screen friendship, or can it be purely professional? Let's discuss the mechanics of acting in the comments. And remember, if you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, the best way to support Mr. Magazine is to click that join button. It gives you a special badge, priority in comments, and helps us keep the truth alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow drama enthusiasts. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your heart guarded. This is Mr. Magazine, signing off.